Welcome to this video about top 5 best places to live in Canada, the safest and most affordable places to settle down in Canada via Afrokonnect. So whether you're looking to live in Canada for the food, amazing cultural aesthetics, or for a better education and a lucrative career, in this video you'll be covered on the best and safest places to live in Canada, as an immigrant, or as a tourist who is going for holidays. Alright, having said that, let's get into the place you'll love, the 5 best places in Canada. Montreal, Quebec. Montreal is a city in the Canadian state of Quebec that is known specially for one of the tastiest cuisines in North America. In terms of food, for people who love food, trust me, Montreal is the right place you'd like to love in. Canada has Montreal on its shoulder of pride when it comes to satisfying tourists and visitors with food. Montreal stands at the topmost position among the 10 best student-friendly cities, not just in Canada but also in the Americas. Montreal is a home to many celebrated universities like McGill University, which is ranked number 24 across the world. Boucherville, Quebec. For a classic rural adventurous experience that will remain evergreen in your memory, Boucherville, a city also in the Quebec province, has got you covered. In terms of overcoming the limits of your own physical form, if you're an outdoor person, Boucherville is the best city for you to live in. Vancouver, British Columbia. Vancouver is a medium-sized city sprawling around 115 square kilometers. And because of its cultural centers and ethnical diversity, it has become one of the best cities to live in Canada, especially for tourism purposes. Also, it is a popular site for filming, arts, music, theater, and pop culture. The famous Vancouver Art Gallery is known for its spectacular works by the regional artists, as well as the National Museum of Anthropology. Furthermore, Vancouver ranks high among the most international student-friendly cities in the world. So moving to Vancouver as one of the best places to live in Canada would be a great decision, even as an international student. Toronto, Ontario. Toronto is a metropolis in the Ontario province in Canada. For decades, it has been mistaken for the Canadian capital. This is because most Canadians and immigrants have occupied the city for a primary reason, which is to get their desired job opportunity, earn a standard living, and live a life they can enjoy. Toronto is also known as the skyscraper capital of Canada because of its many tall buildings and firms and companies. However, the cost of living is very high, which complements the features of the city itself. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Halifax is regarded as the fishing city of Canada. It is well known for its coastal position on the Canadian peninsula of Nova Scotia. So if you love to fish and do other sea adventures, Halifax is the best place to live in Canada. With a population of over 400,000, it's not like you'd be moving into an abandoned village. Halifax has been regarded as the most affordable city in Canada by many sources. Safest places to live in Canada with your family. In this section we'll be looking at the safest places to live in Canada. Quebec City. Ranked as one of the safest cities in the world to settle in, Quebec is currently the safest city in Canada at the moment, especially with your family. Apart from being a wonderful place with a paradise-like cityscape, Quebec is a safe and secured place for expatriates who have the fear of becoming victims of criminal assaults. According to University Magazine, a Canadian-based magazine, the crime index in Quebec is currently 14.58%, high, while the security and safety is indexed at 85.42%. So you can be sure of rarely getting mugged in Quebec City when you move to Canada with your family. Quebec has earlier been mentioned in this post as one of the best places to live in Canada. Markham, Ontario. The city is sprawled over an area of 212.4 square kilometers with over 347,970 people. It is a city in Ontario in the regional municipality of York. Bottom line on the best and safest place to live in Canada. Moving to Canada to study or be a citizen to live forever is never a bad idea. In Canada, you could start a new, standard, yet cash-saving life with the best of education, dairy, health services, and money-mining jobs. On that note, this brings us to the end of this video about top 5 best place to live in Canada, the safest and most affordable places to settle down in Canada via Afrokonnect. If you feel there are some places in Canada we missed in this publication, then please kindly drop a comment below. Thanks for watching.